Hey guys, JP here, bringing you more Advanced Warfare multiplayer gameplay, and I'm actually running a score streak setup in this gameplay that I found to be useful, that I can actually run quite often. So I would suggest trying the UAV, bombing run, and Vulcan. Run them in that chain. You should be able to flip them a couple times, especially if you're playing the objective. But today's video is going to be the opposite of a video I put out a couple weeks ago, if not just a week ago. And the name of the video I put out was Reasons You Should Buy Advanced Warfare. Now today, I'm going to go over the reasons why you should not buy Advanced Warfare. This video will basically sound like me complaining, so I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to hear that, leave the video, and if you leave any comments in the description, I will remove them if it's not a good discussion between each other, or if you're complaining about me complaining about the game, I will remove them. So it's just a heads up right now, just don't do it. So, I basically compiled a list so far that it's short, but I've been trying to think more and more to actually bring back. And starting off, it is pretty much Ball of Duty. You hear the joke going around. Almost everybody is using the ball. It is the top weapon in the game. It's beats submachine guns at close range. It's one of the best assault rifles at longest range, and the best gun for medium range. So pretty much everyone is using the ball. Quite frankly, I'm at the point where I want to see it nerfed just so people are stop using it and I stop seeing it in the kill feed. I try to use different weapons in order to play the game differently or possibly get different kind of gameplays. I'm sick of the ball, so Ball of Duty needs to change. Next is the lag compensation in the game. It's off. There's so many games that you're going to have that you're lagging up a storm, your bullets aren't registering, or you're getting killed almost instantly, which is bad on the lag side. And it's, quite frankly, it was supposed to have been fixed in the patch that we just had, but it's still there. It still exists, and it's a problem. SMGs are very underpowered. Now you're going to see in this game I managed to make the KF5 work, but it's not anything special. Submachine guns overall are very, very weak. All the assault rifles will beat them, machine guns will beat them, sniper rifles will beat them. Heck, even some shotguns, like if you run the Bulldog with extended mag, dump on submachine guns at close range. Even attack, if you get close enough, dumps on submachine guns. So SMGs are pointless, so that whole tier is out the window. They're really just useful overall, or useless overall. Shotties have really no range. Now, the TAC can be similar to the Remington if you're close up, the way it will kill, but if you're a little bit too far away, you're not even going to get a hit marker. Sometimes I'll be point blank and not even get a hit marker when I shoot a person. That could be on lag's issue, but quite frankly, the shotties need a little bit of buff, especially the TAC being a pump action shotgun, I believe it is. It needs a buff. I need to be able to run around to counter some weapons, especially the ball up close. I would just love to be able to use a shotgun. Spawns, in my opinion, are the worst so far in Call of Duty, especially in EXO. I've played Classic a little bit and they feel much more solid, but overall in EXO, they suck. They really do, and they need to be changed quite quickly. Enemy footsteps are basically silent, so people won't complain about the lack of dead silence. In the beginning, they removed dead silence, people got pissed off, so they had EXO mute, which acted as dead silence once you hit the ability. So they said if people would complain and wanted dead silence brought back, they would put it back in the game. But a way of counteracting it is they made it to where the enemy footsteps, they have to be like right next to you in order for you to actually hear them, even if they're running by. And even then, it's hard to hear them, especially with one or two gunshots going off, maybe an explosion halfway across the map. You're really not going to hear them. So footsteps kind of were turned into a joke so people wouldn't complain. Also, so people wouldn't complain about the game, they removed player count so you couldn't say the game is dying. The ping bars came back, but they're off. If you notice when you load into the game, your ping shows almost truly what you have, and then everybody is all of a sudden up to a 4 bar, which doesn't make sense, especially with the way people are lagging all around the game. EXO movement boils down to everyone bouncing around non-stop. Some people will think it's skillful, ultimately it's not. When someone starts getting shot, they'll just start bouncing around all over the map, expecting to outlive you, either hip firing or possibly aiming down sight in midair and hoping that they kill you before you kill them. It's not skillful, it's ultimately just annoying. I'm really hoping Treyarch does not bring back the system that they brought in here for EXO movement. It gets too annoying. Like after a certain amount of time I have to go play Classic just because I'm sick of people bouncing around thinking they're going to avoid all my gunshots. So Danger Close noob tubes are exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2. I've gone up against a full team of people running the grenade launcher for the primary and then like a Stinger secondary with grenades, or the grenade launcher attachment. It's basically noob tube central from MW2. It's painful, it's annoying, and I don't see why it keeps coming back. I have no idea why it keeps coming back. So those are the reasons why I would not buy Call of Duty Advanced Warfare right now. There are still a lot of issues that need to be fixed. And if I were you and you haven't bought it yet, save your money, buy possibly Far Cry 4, Assassin's Creed, the Master Chief Collection, other games that will give you more time of enjoyment rather than coming into a Call of Duty game that has a lot of issues. So these are just some of the problems I've noticed. Maybe y'all have noticed more, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying in this video, the reasons why not to buy until things are fixed. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Other than that, peace out.